Hey guys, Nebulous Dungeon here again, bringing you part 28 of my Deus Ex Human Revolution Foxiest of the Hounds playthrough. And I'm going to pick up a little bit after when we leave that boss battle with the female mercenary there. Basically all that happened is you got taken back to Detroit. There was a cutscene with Seraph, and I think I wandered around for a while. But anyway, this part showing you the conversation with William Taggert to basically get him to admit to the fact that he and his doctor buddy, I forgot what his buddy's name was, have been screwing up and whatever, and they're responsible for what happened to Megan and her team. So I'm just going to let the audio play out for the conversation with Taggert, because there are certain things that you need to say in order to get him to admit to, like I said, the wrongdoing, as well as start the next part of the mission. I believe there's also an achievement for getting him to talk. So anyway, I'm just going to let it go now. Enjoy.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggert? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggert. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggert. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggert. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. If you play that recording for the police, at best, they'll dismiss it. At worst, they'll tell you to seek counseling. So, why are you really here? We all know you suffered a terrible tragedy in the attack on Seraph Industries. Why can't you put it behind you?
I can worry about myself later. What's really important now is the 5 innocent people whose lives were stolen from them during that attack. Sandoval knows where they are. Now, where is he?
I want to help you, but I do have to draw a line. If you could see your situation clearly, you would realize you're being driven by your losses. Your actions are motivated by an attempt to regain a sense of control at my expense. You're turning me into your enemy when I'm not.
Of course I want control. Every time I touch something, I wonder, just for a second, every time, if what I'm feeling is real. It's a bit like being in charge of an organization, I bet. Do you always know what the people at Humanity Front, your people, are doing?
Of course not. Well, that is to say, I don't need to. I founded Humanity Front to prevent others from suffering the way I suffered after an augmentation addict murdered my wife. I did it to reduce the amount of violence in this world, but you cannot understand such an approach. That's why you falsely claim my people are involved in terrorist acts. You're mistaken and you're lying.
What happened to your wife was tragic. But what's happening to Sarif scientists is going on right now, and you have a chance to do something about it. You have nothing to lose if Sandoval's innocent. And if he isn't, you can preserve your reputation by helping me. Why won't you do that?
Because I just can't believe Isaias would be guilty of this, but you're right. Whether he's guilty or not, I have to get to the truth. Marjorie would want it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Alright, so now we're going to go have a conversation with Taggert, and he's basically going to tell us where Sandoval is. Sorry about that. And then the next part is you're going to go find Sandoval in his little hideout. And I do believe that there's an opportunity to set off alarms when trying to find him. I'm not 100% sure, but I will show you that part anyway, regardless.
You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's
It's actually pretty easy to get through that area if you just time it out properly. But another topic I wanted to discuss today is bad jobs. Have any of you guys ever had bad jobs? You know, the job I have right now, I mean, it pays really well, but just sometimes it feels, and let me know if you guys have felt this way too, sometimes it feels like I'm the only one that actually does my job of me and my coworkers, you know what I mean? You know, I work my ass off trying to do everything I can, and yet even though when I'm doing all the right things and I'm doing everything, it just seems like my bosses, people in charge, like when they look for someone to, you know, bitch at for, you know, stuff not being done, they're looking to bitch at me, and it's just ridiculous because it's like, look, I can only do so much. I'm only one freaking person, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. So I mean, I know a lot of, you know, especially in the customer service industry, where like whether you're working retail or specialty services or things like that, that has a tendency to happen that way. Because I worked at Walmart for 2 years and unloading trucks, and you know, when you're on that crew, if you know one person is screwing up and not pulling their weight, everybody gets bitched at for it. And if one person is actually, you know, working his ass off, busting his ass, working as hard as he possibly can to make up for, you know, the person that's, you know, just a slacker, even though he's working his ass off, that dude is still going to get bitched at by the management and treated like shit by management. And it just breeds so much discontent and contempt. But anyway, that's my bad job story. Let me know if you guys have had bad jobs in the comments below, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.